Tokenization is the future of how cash will pass across the planet. Ripple's partnership with Medeco is connecting a number of the most important banks inside the international, which will tokenize their custody of assets and crypto and securities, and to deliver them on chain. We're going to dive into Medeco's partnerships, how big they sincerely are, and what type of cost can we see approaching chain over the following few years, and what is going to that do to the charge of XRP. Let's go beforehand and dive in. We first need to begin right here with the tokenization economy. Davos 2024, Euroclear, a worldwide provider of economic market infrastructure, which might be called FMI Services, CEO Liev Mastry. I now and again say that in all likelihood, records will say that has been unhelpful for blockchain, that it's the first use case turned into Bitcoin. Let me just go beforehand and region for you. And I suppose you had been speaking earlier approximately the noise around blockchain. I once in a while say that in all likelihood, records will say that it was unhelpful for blockchain, that the first use case turned into Bitcoin. Because I assume it has likely created this noise over the era, and it's far critical to observe the era. So we have taken it similarly. It's not that we're inclined. It is now not that we're exploring. We have executed it. So as I noted last year, we got here to the belief that the big worry become about fragmentation and lack of liquidity, which made the concept that we have been first operating on, and it's no longer by twist of fate, which you communicate approximately money marketplace funds as liquidity changed into reduced. It changed into certainly about very short-term paper, buy and hold, due to the fact secondary market was plenty more difficult as it become just focused on one chain. But what we've got finished with Euroclear, we've checked out this project and we stated how we're able to deal with this. And we've done a exquisite paintings with the World Bank that has finished its first fully digital issuance, and we've constructed our own blockchain, on which there isn't always most effective the safety token, but we additionally have created our coins token on it, which is a representation of Euroclear Bank, Industrial Bank Cash. And what we've got done is that we've got done this absolutely underneath current criminal framework. We felt it was important now not to be in a pilot case or in a sandbox, because that is restricting the use. We say this must be viable underneath the regular criminal framework. And we've got executed this issuance, centered absolutely on the primary segment. So we've done the primary issuance, the primary distribution. But then what we have performed so that it will cope with the venture of fragmentation and the assignment of this being very short-term paper hobby then, is that we've leveraged it and we've flipped it over, if you want, to the legacy environment, so that the equal digital issuance is flawlessly usable in the secondary markets at the big community that we represent. To everybody which might be linked to that community, it is able to be used as collateral control. It may be used, and it's been used as collateral control. It has been used in tripartite. And so this experience now is helping us, I accept as true, to say, okay, we take in a part of the fee chain, we take the efficiencies, we take the advantages of the generation, we tackle the hazards that we visible by way of bringing it return to the large network. And this also allows to peer a start of a migration route. Because also what I mentioned closing year is that whilst you may consider an appropriate end nation of anyone being connected on a series and interacting in an existing financial surroundings wherein the network impact is so essential, it's difficult to peer the migration route. And I consider with what we have performed now, we see how we can take for a part of the fee chain already efficiencies without losing the efficiencies, doing it in an existing criminal framework, and begin seeing migration components with the whole atmosphere for the future years. Start to look migration of the antique system essentially coming onto blockchain. Euroclear techniques, trillions of bucks, right, per year. And you are seeing increasingly more monetary marketplace infrastructure upgrading to blockchain. And that's what we are looking ahead to the migration to appear. And a part of this is going to be Medeco, right? Ripple bought Medeco for $250 million, a unmarried unified platform. So nearly the equal phrase, she said, unified platform to secure and govern all digital asset transactions and operations, and says we are now a part of Ripple. All right, and so let's start here. Standard Chartered is one of the international's largest banks. It's debuting cryptocurrency offerings in Europe after acquiring a virtual asset license in Luxembourg. The financial institution announced on January 9th that it's setting up a brand new entity in Luxembourg, the European Union. to provide crypto virtual asset custody services. The flow comes after the implementation of the MiCA regulation, a cryptocurrency framework for the EU. Also, too, I'm going to reveal you a few virtually interesting connections with preferred constitution right here. So widespread charter, subsidized Zodiac custody joins Ripple, all proper. So Zodiac Custody, a cryptocurrency storage provider sponsored with the aid of General Constitution, is becoming a member of Ripple-owned safety specialist Medicos community that's designed to address the safekeeping and the agreement of digital assets for establishments around the sector. The corporation said on Monday, crypto garage and settlement networks have been the conscious belonging, stay in custody to do away with cryptocurrency threat, have become more popular, especially inside the wake of remaining years' blow-up with FTX. All proper. So now we have Standard Charter getting new licenses to offer cryptocurrency to its banking clients and retail customers. And we recognize that the one's belongings could be with Medico, all proper, and then Zodiac Custody, winner of the excellent virtual asset custodian, Standard Charter Northwestern Trust, SBI Digital Holdings partnership with Ripple, the especially acclaimed honoree this afternoon for the Best Digital Assets Custodian Award. And this goes to Zodiac Custody, and please welcome Miss Anush Arav Shatian, who is the Chief Risk Officer. Anush, notable to peer you on display screen. Over to you for a few phrases. Congratulations. Thank you a lot, Nirav, and thank you, anybody. I'm so excited to simply accept this praise on behalf of Zodiac Custody, which is the main group for us. Digital asset custodian through Standard Chartered and in affiliation with Northern Trust and SBI Digital Asset Holdings. Our assignment is certainly easy. It's one of allowing institutional traders around the world to realize the whole capacity of the virtual asset future, absolutely, adequately, and importantly, without compromise. We're over right here at Zodiac Custody. We are thrilled by means of this accolade, and we are searching forward to serving our customers' leads globally. Thank you a lot. So their generation is so properly, they gained an award, however, beating out other era companies. It's great to see also SC Ventures and SPI install digital asset joint task firm within the UAE. Just greater information, $100 million to kickstart the investment business enterprise virtual asset joint and assignment Dubai Global Finance Center. Does appear like Ripple and Medeco are involved on this as nicely with Zodiac Custody and Zodiac Market. You're also seeing, Guy, that is a multitude, right? Create financial institution grade answers in the cryptocurrency global. Standard Charter Zodiac Custody has incorporated with Ripple-owned Medico, so simply it is that. The partnership with Ripple Blockchain Australia holds a coverage for crypto guidelines, additionally includes Zodiac Custody. So now you are seeing this amplify UAE, Europe, and now we're going down to Australia, where that is definitely